Yes, a very good evening, our dear viewers. Today is 21st May 2022. We are here at MTC Kabale. As I have already promised you that I will bring one of the guilty presidential candidates of our NTC, and I'm glad that I have met him. So our interview shall begin shortly, and most importantly, we shall need to know brief history of our presidential candidate, how he came to get inspired to become our president. So he will be telling us some of those things as we go on. So the information is live on YouTube. What you do, you have to subscribe and you get the latest news of NTC Kabale. Yes, here we have our man, Mr. Baram. Mr. Baram, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm all right, sir. How are you?
Okay, we are live and we have some people who are following us, most especially the ones who will vote for you when the elections come. So I have been moving around in our college, even outside the college on social media. I'm ever seeing the name Baram. So he was inspired and interested in knowing who is Baram, and even some people didn't know Baram. So maybe you highlight us. Who is Baram?
Thank you, sir, Mr. Presenter. My name is Anyijuka Baram. I'm a student of NTC Kabale, doing physics and math. I come from Isinjiro district, and I'm contesting on the post of guilty president of NTC Kabale 2022.
Yes, Mr. Baram, we have already known you now. Now, when did you join politics?
I joined politics since primary, and it was in primary 5 when I contested to be a class monitor in P5, and I had to go on to contest and be a head monitor of the whole school.
All right. Then, who inspired you to join politics?
The one who inspired me to join politics, in this world, we always aspire to be on levels we want to be because we are inspired by different people. But I was inspired by Professor Patrice Lumumba.
All right. Yes, Mr. Baram, now that you were inspired. So, we joined NTC Kabale together some time back. Now, when we reached NTC, what made you feel that you should be our guild president when your time comes?
Thank you, sir. I joined NTC Kabale when it was 9th March 2021, and ever since I joined college, I have always studied the college conditions, studied the colleges, almost everything that is in college. I've tried my level best to make sure I take part and I get to know it very well. So when I joined the college, I never had any, like, yes, I'm a politician, but I never had that ambition of becoming a guild president. But now when I saw some of the things were not going on very well, I had to say I can change something at NTC Kabale. I can work hand in hand with my fellow classmates, with my fellow students, and we change something, because there are some of the things right now I see that need to be handled, and I think I've got all it takes, or all it needs to change that thing.
Okay, thank you, sir, Mr. Baram. Why do you think you are the best person to change those challenges that students are facing at NTC Kabale?
Thank you, sir. I think I'm the best person who can change NTC Kabale and take it to a higher level, because me as a contestant, I have my mission statement, which states that together we can make Unity Kabale campus shine greater again. So with this mission statement, we have always worked. I have always worked with my fellow students to make sure we change some of the things, and this mission statement has always acted as I can say a lighthouse that helps us to stay focused on our dreams. I think I'm the best person to take MTC higher, as I've got very many ideas on how we can solve challenges facing us, which we are facing as students. I have a team I'm working with to make sure we solve these challenges, and this team has helped me so much to identify different challenges we are passing through as students, and I know we shall be able to take NTC higher.
Yes, Mr. Baram, you're saying that you have a team that you are working with, but as per now, we have not yet voted for you. So, which team are you meaning that you are working with, or you will work with after we have elected you?
Thank you, sir. I think we all know that you cannot work alone and do all things as you want them. When you are alone, you can't manage. But now, for me, ever since I declared my ambition of becoming a guild president of NTC Kabale, which was on 16th March 2022, which was on that day, it was my birthday. So I had to declare officially. So now, when me as a person, before I came to stand, I had to first lay strategies on how I would go to push this thing harder. So I had to make research in some people. I told them, but this one is not going on very well. This one is not going on very well. And these people had to believe in me, had to believe in my ideas, and these people had to join me. This team I'm talking about are my supporters. And don't get surprised whenever I say we, not I, because I am going to be a guild president who is working for people, who is serving people, not myself.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, Mr. Baram, I have been following you, and somewhere you mentioned that there are some challenges which you want to solve when we give you mandate. So, may you highlight us some few challenges you think they are affecting we as students, and you feel we should eradicate them, or if they fail to be eradicated, you reduce them at least such that students can feel at home when they are in the college.
I feel I feel happy whenever I hear that you follow me. Thanks for the following. And I think there are very many things to work upon, which I'm going to work upon, and I'm ready actually to work with anyone whom I will be given, because I'm the person who knows actually. I can't say I know everybody or I know every student in the college, but at least I try my level best to know all of them and treat them very well as I would like to be treated. So some of the things I would like to highlight on what I will do. For example, we have the mode of communication that is being used by administration. I think I will work hand in hand with them to make sure we put some mode of communication that gives us as students information we need to know in time, because we are always disturbed whenever we are, especially in a holiday or when we are breaking off or when we have any activity, and you find we get abrupt information. So I will make sure that mode of communication, I'm laying a strategy on how to handle that issue. Then at the same time, our constitution as NTC Kabale, I think that constitution, I think some of the things need to be changed. I will not now tell you an article that needs to be changed, but I think that constitution, I can tell you, as a matter of fact, even when you can ask any student or any person who has an ambition to become a minister or to become a councillor or even to become a guild president, can really tell you that this constitution of ours needs to be changed. And at the same time, actually, I cannot say it all, but all I can assure you is that we have things, very many things we have for you that need to be changed. This is just, these are just two, but we have around 4 things to do. And you have that 4-point program to work upon. And that 4-point program includes those things, and we shall make sure we work hand in hand with the administration. We solve all that one. That is an assurance to everybody.
Actually, Mr. President, you have talked of the communication gap. That thing, I don't know if all the students are seeing it, but me inclusive, I'm also a student. That communication gap is giving me headache. There is a very big gap between the students and the administration. So I hope you will do something about that one.
Thank you so much. And yes, every student, I can assure you, is discontented with this kind of communication. That is a matter of fact. And I think with my team, I mean my supporters and every other student, I want to work with, if I become a guild president, we shall solve that one. And I think as my team, we have always been consistent. We have always been consistent in what we do. And I know this consistency, when we can take it to that side, and we talk with the administration, we shall be able to solve those issues. Now, you know, we always have to prepare our minds not to be like a piece of paper in air, because anytime you do something, you pull out, you do this, you do that, you will not be able to achieve what you wanted to achieve. But now when you remain constant, I mean, when you remain consistent, that is what I was trying to mean. If you remain consistent with what you are doing, as we have always been with my supporters, because they know it very well, we have always been consistent in what we say, and that 4-point program we have will be achieved. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Baram. But before we end this interview, there is something which I would like you to tell to your supporters. What should they expect from you in this short term of service if they vote for you? Because it is alleged that you shall spend little time in the office. Shall you be able to achieve some of your objectives?
Thank you so much. You know, in Mark chapter 11, verse 24, it says that people pray, but the problem is on believing. Some sort like that. People pray, but the problem is on believing that they will get those things, what they have prayed for. So me, I can assure you, those that 4-point program, it will be achieved. The time is not a problem. You set what you will achieve. And I've told you before that our consistency in what we do will help us achieve all that. And finally, as I conclude, I want to take this opportunity to welcome our new principal, Mwambi Moses. I take this honor to welcome you, sir. Long live. And at the same time, I want to say thank you to all my supporters. Thank you so much. We shall make it. I can assure you we have always stayed on focus. We have all it takes to win this election. And I want to assure you, me as your leader, I will make it for you. I will take you to the right path. I will not divert you. Even when something adverse happens, we have always quickly and precisely tried to solve it. Or even when someone tries to pull off from the right way, we have always done it immediately to come back and show the right path we have selected that will take NTC higher. Don't forget that our mission statement is together we can make Unity Kabale campus shine greater again.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Baram. I have been Matebere Hagai, the host, with Mr. Baram.
Thank you, sir.
And on the camera we had Mr. Dixon. Thank you so much.
Spyro, use this chance. No more chance, take this fun. Really dope.